anything to do with the making of a television or a motion picture.
Sold for $205,000.
We're back in New York City at Sci-Fi headquarters, and I've brought a small group of things that are coming up in our soon-to-be auction November 6th. These are treasures that I picked up along the way when I've traveled around the world hunting things for Hollywood treasure. Be it Bob Gale's copy of the Sports Almanac used in Back to the Future, a Superman #1 comic book, Harvey Stevens' costume from The Omen, Julie Dawn Cole, Veruca Salt's golden ticket from Willy Wonka, and a piece of artwork from Nightmare Before Christmas. So you're going to learn a lot more about each one of these things and how we acquired them for the show and where we're going to be selling them soon on sci-fi.com. Okay, so the first thing we have is this is the actual Sports Almanac. This is Bob Gale's personal copy, and this was screen specific. This is the one that Biff takes out of the Delorean and basically figures out what it is and alters time and basically becomes the Biff of the future, the billionaire Biff. So this is awesome because Bob Gale is so kind and donated this to our auction. The entire proceeds for the sale of this and many other things in this auction are going to Michael J. Fox's foundation, Team Fox, for Parkinson's research. This auction we're having is on November 6th. It's in California. It's at Universal at the Globe Theater. And you can go to the Sci-Fi website and see all the cool things we have because we actually have the most technically accurate replica DeLorean ever built from Back to the Future. This one is the 25th anniversary card, dubbed so because it's all original parts. It is a replica but made from original parts, so that's in this auction. And then, we have Hill Valley newspapers. We have the Eric Stoltz vanishing photos, and then we have the Marty McFly vanishing photos. We have both versions of Michael J. Fox and Eric Stoltz before he was let go. Bob's donated posters from his collection that he'll inscribe to you. Here's the Sports Almanac. The Almanac we estimate at $3,000 to $5,000. I've sold one of these in the past for $7,000. This is the best one probably in the world because it comes directly from Bob Gale with a letter from him telling you what it's from. So if you're a Back to the Future fan, November 6th is your day, and you're helping a great, great cause. You're helping Michael J. Fox hopefully cure Parkinson's in his lifetime. One of my favorite things on the show was we were really fortunate to go to England, and we went there a couple times this season, and we met Julie Dawn Cole, who was Veruca, the bad girl in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And Veruca came and met me on the Eye in London and presented me with her golden ticket when she was invited by Mr. Willy Wonka to come to the Chocolate Factory. So this is one of the most iconic props from that movie that you could ever hope to get. I mean, worth $8,000 to $12,000. It's in this auction as well, November 6th. So if you're a Willy Wonka fan, an opportunity to get a fantastic piece. This is an actual piece of Tim Burton's artwork from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Sally basically coming to terms that she no longer wants to be held captive and wants to become a person in her world. And this is a great original concept sketch from Nightmare Before Christmas. This is estimated at $4,000 to $6,000. When we come to the Big Apple in New York City in the show, we're hunting for a copy of Action #1, which is the origin and first appearance of Superman, because we just found out one sold for $1 million. That kind of got my attention, so I'm like, hey, we got to get one of those. So unfortunately, we didn't get an Action 1, but we got a Superman #1 along the way. This is the 8th best copy in the world, completely unrestored. It's been authenticated as unrestored by CGC, which is the industry standard. The comic book is estimated at $100,000 to $200,000. So if you're a comic book fan, this is probably one of the greatest things you could get, probably the best superhero ever created, for sure the most famous. We got to meet Harvey Stevens. Harvey Stevens was Damien in The Omen, the Academy Award-winning film, and Harvey was 5 years old and he was cast to play the devil, the devil's child. This is his costume, and he consigned this to our auction. We're selling this also November 6th. It's estimated at $3,000 to $5,000, and you can watch the show and find out how I pried this out of Harvey's hands. It's pretty fun. One of the groups we're working with besides Team Fox is a charity called Variety. It's a Southern California-based children's charity. It helps at-risk, abused, and underprivileged kids in the inner city basically get a chance in life. all the studios come together and donate things for this auction, and we're fortunate this year to be hosting a large auction for them. And we have some great science fiction things, but two of the things that I'm most psyched about are, how about the identity disc for Tron? This is from the movie that's coming out this Christmas. This is the identity disc. This is a great thing. Disney's not going to release anything, but because of this auction, here's a chance for you to get a fantastic thing, and also you can get tickets to the world premiere of Tron, meet some of the cast, mingle with the celebrities. We're also auctioning that off at the same auction November 6th. There's lots of great things in this sale, and you know what? It's helping a great cause. Between Team Fox and Variety, you know, we're proud to do these two auctions for them, and you know, get things that you'd never be able to get. And from the sci-fi universe, we have from Caprica, we have things from Battlestar, Warehouse 13, Eureka. So if you're a fan of these sci-fi shows, you got to go to sci-fi.com. You know, go to our website, check out Hollywood Treasures, and see all these great things we're selling November 6th. And bid in the auction, take home some great things. Thank you, guys.